Elon Musk puts the odds of Grok 5 hitting human level intelligence at 10% and rising. He publicly claims this next model will be nearly indistinguishable from artificial general intelligence, but the market is actively betting the other way. The Q1 release target has already come and gone, and prediction markets currently give Grok 5 just a 33% chance of shipping by June. While the internet argues over timeline slips, XAI quietly executed a massive structural maneuver. They merged with SpaceX, forming a single combined corporate titan now valued at $1.25 trillion. This balance sheet reveals the harsh reality behind that valuation. That towering $1.25 trillion asset bar sits directly next to a rapidly draining bright red deficit. XAI is burning close to $1 billion in cash every single month. That intense financial bleed is paired with a severe loss of human capital. Since the company was founded, 10 of the 11 original co-founders have walked out the door. Grok 5 is an existential financial tightrope walk. The extreme ambition and public hype are actively masking severe organizational instability and a cash burn that demands immediate, continuous success. The reason XAI is burning so much cash sits right here in Memphis, Tennessee. This is the Colossus supercomputer complex, the physical engine driving XAI's strategy to win the AI race purely on speed and scale. Standing up a data center of this size usually takes a year of planning. XAI racked and wired 100,000 GPUs in exactly 19 days. Data center engineers thought the timeline was a typo until they saw the facility running. Now, for Colossus 2, they've upgraded the cluster's capacity to 1.5 gigawatts. That is the equivalent continuous output of a nuclear power plant, dedicated entirely to training AI. This diagram illustrates why that compute power matters. Grok 5 relies on a mixture of experts architecture, where a staggering 6 trillion parameters are trained, but only specific fractions activate per task, keeping inference costs sane while giving massive capacity. By routing data efficiently through these active nodes, Grok 5 handles a massive context window of over 1 million tokens. That gives it the ability to ingest and reason across entire multi-million line code bases in a single prompt. But XAI's sharpest advantage is structural. Grok trains directly on the live fire hose of the X platform. Every other major lab is working from frozen training data, while Grok is reasoning over breaking political events and market moves in near real time. They are entirely bypassing the cautious academic research timelines of their competitors. XAI's core strategy is to brute force capability through massive physical scale and blistering speed. That speed comes with an immediate physical cost. A coalition of community and environmental justice groups has launched an active lawsuit against the Memphis facility. To feed the cluster's extreme power demands in record time, XAI spun up massive gas turbines right next to predominantly black residential neighborhoods. The primary concern is nitrogen oxide emissions at a scale that makes the facility a major industrial polluter. Meanwhile, Dario Amodi's Anthropic, a lab that built its entire identity around strict AI safety and ethical constraints, is now quietly renting XAI's older GPU infrastructure. The financial math makes sense for both of them. XAI gets to monetize 220,000 older chips to fund their continuous gigawatt expansion, and Anthropic gets the massive compute it needs to train Claude. The arms race for computing power has created an ecosystem where even ethically postured AI labs rely directly on Musk's highly polluting rapid-fire infrastructure, and the hazards extend into the software itself. By moving fast and minimizing constraints, XAI has broken essential digital guardrails, leading to a track record of safety failures no other lab has matched. In late 2025, the Grok image generator produced thousands of pieces of illegal material, which included child sexual abuse imagery. It triggered a massive class action lawsuit and swift intervention from regulators in the European Union. The fallout went global. Citing these exact child safety failures, both Indonesia and Malaysia enacted the first ever nationwide bans of a specific AI chatbot. Enterprise trust was damaged again in April 2026 when Musk admitted under oath in court that XAI utilized unauthorized data distillation from OpenAI to help train their own models. XAI consistently markets its lack of restrictions as a competitive advantage. The reality is that this exact posture has created severe, ongoing global legal liabilities. Grok's raw computational horsepower is impossible to ignore, but its toxic safety record makes it a highly radioactive liability for any serious enterprise looking to integrate the model. If you ask Grok 4.3 what Grok 5 will actually be, this diagnostic readout is the exact response. It is surprisingly honest. The model openly admits that Grok 5 is not the arrival of general intelligence. It will still hallucinate and fail on edge cases. It's just a stronger, more capable point on an existing flawed line. So if you're a casual user currently relying on Claude or ChatGPT, ignore the AGI hype. Don't switch workflows until Grok 5 actually ships and you test it on your own prompts. If you're a developer, start testing the Grok API today. Their aggressive pricing and massive context windows are economically disruptive enough that you need to be ready when the new model drops. For enterprise businesses, the directive is strict. Keep your core infrastructure where it is. Wait for at least 90 days of production stability after Grok 5 launches to ensure the basic safety guardrails actually hold. Grok 5 represents a monumental, terrifying engineering achievement. But until XAI can balance its gigawatt ambitions with basic operational stability, betting your business on it remains a high-risk gamble.